Yo, what's good, Team Irish Dragon? Welcome back in. New season of Unite starting, and that comes with a brand new patch. They just dropped the patch notes, and we're gonna check that out. I haven't read over anything. We're gonna do this with like live, real-time reactions like I always do. Let's head over there and check it out. So we got the Pokemon Unite Unison Strike Battle Pass, and just looking at the image of this, we got Guardy, Goodra, Sylveon, and Aegislash on here. Hopefully that means we getting some love to my Goodra. Let's go! Alright, so we got Galarian Rapidash headed to Eos Island, as you guys know. Now, I might be a Gen 1er here, but I was really hoping when we got Rapidash it'd be from the Kanto region, the fire type, and more of a speedster, but at least we're getting a Rapidash. Additional Battle Pass rewards, Premium Battle Pass discount coupon. Okay. Coupon that gives you a discount for the next season's Battle Pass has been added to the Premium Pass. Okay. Discount on the new Battle Pass. As a special bonus, a Season 29 Premium Pass discount will be sent via mail to players who have obtained a Season 28 Battle Pass. Alright, so if you bought the Season 28 Battle Pass, you get an additional discount on the new Battle Pass coming out. That's pretty cool. It's probably still going to be more expensive than it was before they increased the price, but it is what it is. New type of item available. You can now change the appearance of Unite license by using license art. Check it out in the shop. Wait, Unite licenses, does that mean like on the load screen when you see the Pokemon your teammates picked, are you going to be able to put like stickers and stuff on that now? Okay, well, that's kind of cool. Probably going to cost gems, so I'm not going to do it, but if I guess that's a cool new customization thing. Alright, but now let's get into the balance updates. Changes that have been made to Pokemon stats and adjustments. Let's do it. Starting out with my boy Goodra. Ability, Gooey, movement speed reduction, 8% to 10%. Okay, Goodra getting a little bit of a buff. Muddy Water damage reduction from 10% to 15%. Okay, alright. I do enjoy the Muddy Water Goodra. Acid Spray, you guys can't really see it. I'm a little bit in the way, but I don't know where else to put myself. Throw duration, 0.6 seconds to 1 second. Okay, so Muddy Water Acid Spray getting a buff. I'm excited for that. Goodra excels at extended frontline battles due to its durability, but it often struggles to keep enemies close. To address this, Goodra's hindrance effects and ability to stay close to enemies have been buffed. Let's go. We Goodra gaming now, folks. Up next, we got your boy Aegislash. Looks like it's getting defense and special defense buff, increasing its durability a little bit. Boosted attack stance, damage based on target's max HP from 7% to 8.5%. So it's going to deal 1.5% more damage based on target's max HP. That's going to make it even better at chopping down defenders. I'm here for it. Wide guard cooldown from 9 to 8 seconds. So that's only a 1 second cooldown on wide guard, but I've been more of an Iron Head guy lately when I play Aegislash, and I felt that it's because it does take too long to get back to wide guard. I had a hard time surviving long enough to get there. That might make all the difference. Aegislash lacks sufficient power and durability in Sword Stance, making it difficult to counterattack after withstanding damage in Shield Stance. To address this, Sword Stance's boosted attack damage and defensive stats have been buffed. Additionally, the cooldown of Wide Guard has been reduced, making it easier to switch back to Shield Stance and reduce the risk of taking damage in Sword Stance. So that actually sounds like a pretty solid buff for Aegislash. I don't know if it's going to make all the difference and make Aegislash super meta, but it's definitely going to make it more playable, so I'm here for Aegislash buffs on Wide Guard. Up next, Sylveon. With a Mystical Fire damage 5% increase, I think is fair. I think with the last time they nerfed Mystical Fire, they over-nerfed it, and now increasing it by 5%, that's not too much. I think it might bring Mystical Fire Sylveon into a pretty okay balance, because it was doing crazy numbers before they nerfed it. Calm Mind, cooldown 10 seconds to 9.5 seconds, so it's getting a half-second cooldown reduction on Calm Mind. I don't know if that's going to make a huge difference, but it might feel a little bit better. Sylveon's damage output has been low for an attacker, resulting in a low win rate. Mystical Fire's damage has been buffed, and Calm Mind's cooldown has been reduced to provide more flexibility during battles. All in all, I think that's a pretty fair buff for Sylveon. Here we go. Gardevoir. Evolution level evolves to Gardevoir at level 8, is now level 7. That's kinda huge. I know it doesn't seem like much, but that means a 1 level earlier power spike for Guardy. It might make laning Guardy a little bit more viable, so you don't feel like you have to jungle it. It's going to allow you to play in lane and use that sweet teleport from Ralts a whole lot more often than you normally would. I'm here for that. Gardevoir had a limited impact during the mid-game due to its late evolution. By lowering the evolution level, Gardevoir can influence battles earlier and more consistently in the mid-game. I agree. I think Guardy, struggled a little bit. Unless you played it in the jungle, you had to get ahead fast. But now I think you might be able to play lane Guardy without feeling too troll. I'm always here for a Gardevoir buff, guys. I love playing Guardy. Greedent. Belt. Oh, damage. 6% decrease. Though I do agree the belch damage was crazy. I just started to enjoy playing Greedent, guys. Now they're going to nerf it, though probably fairly. Greedent's strategy of continuously using belch while moving made it deal excessive damage for a defender. To balance this, belch's damage has been nerfed. Again, I think it's fair. I'm just a little upset because I just recently started playing Greedent and having a whole lot of fun with it. Up next, we got Psyduck. Surf. Damage, 15% decrease. That's kind of a big decrease. I don't know that it was fully necessary. That might be too much of a decrease. Unite move, full power Psy, damage reduction effect from 30% down to 25%. I feel like that was like the best reason to play Psyduck was its Unite move, and now they're reducing the effect of reducing the damage the enemy team puts on your team. Might make it a little less viable as a pick. Might make it a little less ban worthy, and now we can ban other things instead of Psyduck every game. So maybe. Surf was a powerful hindrance move with high damage, so its damage output has been nerfed. Additionally, the Unite move's damage reduction effect has been lowered to adjust Psyduck's impact during late game team fights. Yeah, it's definitely going to reduce the impact Psyduck has in that Ray fight. Because, like I said, that's mainly why I picked Psyduck, was when the enemy team dives your team, you press your Unite button, and it cuts the damage your team takes, makes it easier to win that team fight and get Ray. I don't know, we'll have to see on this one. It might be justified. It might make Psyduck a lot less pickable. Up next, we got Alolan Ninetales. Boosted attack damage, 5% decrease. So I guess they're going after that Aurora Veil build. Blizzard, also, damage when hitting a wall, 12% decrease. That seems like a hefty decrease. Alolan Ninetales maintained a high win rate due to its strong combination of hindrance effects and damage. While its unique hindrance abilities remain intact, its overall damage output has been reduced to balance its effectiveness. Well, it's an attacker, so the damage I don't think is the biggest issue why I dislike playing against Ninetales. It's the unique hindrance abilities that are remaining intact that I think are a little bit too strong for an attacker. But I do agree that if you have that kind of stuns or CCs, you definitely shouldn't deal crazy damage and be able to keep your team from moving. So I guess we'll have to see how this feels. I think it's still going to be super annoying to play against Ninetales. And now we're looking at Umbreon. Wish cooldown from 5.5 seconds to 6 seconds. Okay. Foul play. First hit damage, 20% decrease. Second hit damage, 10% increase. Okay, I kind of like that. Umbreon had comparable healing capabilities to support Pokemon despite being a defender. That's true, which is, I think, going to kind of affect competitive play. Because I know a bunch of teams like to run Umbreon top in place of the support. So I think that's going to, that might mix up UCS a little bit. To address this, Wish's cooldown has been nerfed. Additionally, the damage from the first hit of foul play has decreased, while the damage from the second hit has increased. This adjustment emphasizes accurately landing the first hit on high attack targets to achieve significant damage. You know what? That sounds fair. I think that we're going to make Umbreon require a whole lot more skill, though I do wish that they would once again nerf Mean Look, because I think by nerfing foul play, or at least pseudo-nerfing foul play, balance adjusting foul play, it's kind of a nerf buff thing where you definitely want to hit an attacker first or a speedster so you deal more damage on the second one. I like it, but I think people are just going to hear that as a nerf, and we're going to get even more Mean Look Umbreons on the 0.5% that people played foul play and you have to deal with Mean Look. So that's the only thing I don't like about that change. Up next, we looking at Urshifu. Surging Strikes. Damage 10% increase. Yo, Sabenicus, they buffing the Water Bear. Liquidation, defense reduction duration, 2 seconds to 3 seconds. Okay, so you get an extra second of defense reduction. I'm still not sold on Liquidation. I honestly don't care much for that move on Urshifu. If I had the choice, honestly, I would keep Headbutt through the whole match on Water Bear. But given an extra second of defense reduction, moving back into Surging Strikes, if timed properly, it might make a little bit of a difference. Due to the extended cooldown of Surging Strikes, Rapid Strike style Urshifu has seen a drop in win rates. Crazy. The damage of Surging Strikes and the hindrance effect of Liquidation have been increased to improve its effectiveness when timed correctly. Alright, so seems like they're saying that, if you're good at Urshifu, if you're mechanically sound at Water Bear, these buffs are going to make it a whole lot easier for you to carry. Now, I'm not the biggest Water Bear player, but I am excited to test it out. I played a few Water Bear games, and it felt really good, super fun to play, and hopefully these buffs make it a little bit more viable as a pick. And next on the list, we got Zacian. Uh-oh. Ability, Intrepid Sword. Energy required for enhancement, 8, 12, and 15, now 5, 8, and 10. Okay, so no crazy damage buff or crit buff or anything like that. Just less energy required for charging. Cool. Zacian struggled to rejoin battles after losing Eos energy, resulting in a significant drop in win rates. True. To address this, the energy required to enhance Intrepid Sword has been reduced, allowing Zacian to regain Eos energy through KOs more easily. Okay, that honestly sounds fair. I play a little bit of Zacian. Metal Claw, I enjoy, but they did nerf it like the patch or two ago, and it hasn't been great. But mostly it's the Eos energy I feel like I have to have when I play Zacian. And if I'm doing a trioing, usually those guys are like, dude, come on, just get back to the objective, get back to the team fight. Just don't worry about getting energy. I'm like, I feel almost useless without it. So it seems like they're trying to work around that, make it a little bit easier for you to fight, even if you don't have energy, or if you have a little amount of energy, let you chain some moves together, get some KOs, pick up more energy, and keep going. I like this as a Zacian buff. Like I said, at least it's not any crazy damage increase or anything like that. And next on the list, we got Wigglytuff. Double Slap. Damage, 5% decrease. Dazzling Gleam. Damage, 5% decrease. Okay, I'll admit, Double Slap do hit pretty hard, but I don't think that's the biggest issue with Wigglytuff. Unite move, Starlight Recital. Shield amount, 35% increase. Okay. And duration, 2.5 seconds to 3.5 seconds. Hold up, that's broken. You get an extra second of the Starlight Recital effect and a 35% bigger shield. Bro, okay, I will take the damage reduction for that. However, I don't think the damage on Double Slap and Gleam, again, is the problem. I think the issue is the never-ending Cute Charms. Okay, I think we need to nerf the internal cooldown of Cute Charm a little bit. Wigglytuff has effectively supported allies while dealing damage and providing hindrance effects. To balance this, the damage of Double Slap and Dazzling Gleam has been reduced. However, its Unite move, shield amount, and duration have been increased to further enhance his role as a supporter. I think that's great. Honestly, in the world of CC that we live in Pokemon Unite, I think the Starlight Recital timer going up is a good thing. Damage is whatever. I would just like to also see Cute Charm come down a little bit. Now, another support, Blissey. Helping Hand. Movement speed increase, 35% down to 30%. Attack speed increase, 35% down to 30%. Solid. Nerf the Safeguard Helping Hand Blissey. Alright, I'm good with that. Alright, I like running eggs anyway. Unite move. Bliss Assistance. Energy required, 25% decrease. Yo, I'm loving the reworks to both of these supports. We're going to get more Bliss Assist in a match. Let's go. The movement and attack speed boosts from Helping Hand were too strong when paired with attackers that rely on basic attacks. Crazy. Who could have seen that coming that played through the Mewtwo Y Blissey meta? Anybody? Anybody surprised by that? To address this, the boosts have been reduced. However, the energy required for Blissey's Unite move has been decreased, allowing you to provide more frequent team support during the late game. Let's go! That means I can do more than two Bliss Assists max? Yes! By all means, give me one of the best Unite moves in the game more often. Thank you, Pokemon Unite. I'm calling it right now. Might be Urshifu. We'll see. But winner of the patch right here, for me, is Blissey. Maybe Wigglytuff. That Starlight Recital buff is huge. But being able to do maybe 3 Bliss Assists now? Bro, let's go. Alright, so those last 2 reworks have made me realize something that I think I've always known. Okay? I have a lot of fun playing support Pokemon in Pokemon Unite. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. Alright, lastly, we got the bug fixes. Fixed an issue where Urshifu Single Strike Style's Unite move would interrupt the Unite moves of certain Pokemon, such as Garchomp and Psyduck. I didn't even know about those buffs. I was just recently playing some single striker Shifu against a Garchomp, and I was actively waiting for its Unite to end so I could Unite it back. I want to say I wouldn't have abused the bug if I had known about it, but we can't know that, you know? Fixed an issue where specific attacks would not hit enemies over walls when the targeting distance was set to close. Cool. All right, guys. That's the patch. That's what we're playing on this season. Don't know how long it'll be here. Could be a couple of weeks. Could be a couple months. You know how it is. We never really know. Let me know in the comments what you think about this patch, what you're excited about, what you're disappointed in, and once again, of course, what you think they missed that they definitely should have had on this patch. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you in the next one. Keep living the dream.